Hi, my name is Mandolin Royal, and I'm here today with one of my old lady hens. She's weighing in at a little over 7 pounds, 7 pounds 1 ounce. And I pulled her out of the pen today because I wanted to talk about some selection details that I get into. Now she's an old lady. She just had her 2nd birthday, and she has made it through several selection days. Hold still. I know, we don't hang out much. I know. Can you stay here? She hasn't been out of the pen in a long time. I'm not sure what to expect from her. But I want to talk about what I do and don't like about her, and how I would work with that in the breeding arrangements. I'm glad you're not scared and terrified. You're actually being pretty good. We're going to start with your head, okay? I love her beak. It is tight. It's stout. It doesn't look elongated. It fits her face. It's the right color. Her comb, it's pretty ridiculous. It dips over fully, and that's not the desired look. Desired look is for it to dip halfway back. Her wattles match her comb, but her earlobes are tiny. There's just a little bit of white hiding in there. But her head, even her head's wide. No, I need you to stay up here. Oh my goodness, you're so fat. By supporting her with my hand underneath, it's going to help have some control. But it also lets me feel her. And she is a thick, thick hen. And we're doing this predominantly for table traits with an eye on the other details. So it's been her body type that has kept her going through season after season. She has really good width and shape. And this shape passes on from the hens quite strongly into the boys. She's got a lot of width up here that tapers back. And that's what looks so nice in the shrink bags. Almost a heart shape. You're being a pretty good girl for this. But I need to see you sideways. Can you back up some? I want her to realize that I'm really not messing with her, and that she just needs to hang out. I want to see what you look like. There you go. She's not the most balanced. Her legs are a little set back. She molted this year, so her tail's not giving us the best representation. But I can fix that kind of stuff through the male choice of who she's paired with. So I would look for a boy whose leg positioning was a little more forward. How many more feathers do you need to grow still? You're being pretty good for this. Can we see your bottom width? It's okay. I'd like to see a little bit wider of a spread. It might be the way she's standing too. But I don't have a front to block her escape. So I don't know about getting her to move around to really show us. Can I see your backside? Turn a little that way. A little more. Go on. And then just stay right there. She has good separation back there. Come on, we need to see your hen bits. I don't know if she's gonna let me do this. I don't think she's in active lay, which may have an impact on her pelvic spacing. Yeah, right now she's a little over 3 fingers wide in her pelvic spacing. Her back end does not feel like she's actively laying. Now, if I really wanted to know for sure if she was laying or not, I can put her into my viewing cage and see if I get an egg. When she's with a boy that has a large comb, they throw some very meaty, very giant combed birds. So I prefer to put her with a boy that has more delicate features in the front, shorter wattles. But also with those same table traits too, because if he's not meaty, you're gonna get a mixed bag of results. With her being so meaty, she can help a guy out. So if your favorite boy isn't quite the meatiest boy, a hen like this would really do a lot to improve that. But because she was only half the breeding equation, it's only going to be a percentage of the hatch and not all of the offspring. So you'd have to grow them out, sort them out, check and see who turned out with what you were going for. You were being so good. She's not my chattiest hen. She's pretty laid back. Stay there. If you can learn a new trick, you can be a video chicken. Can I see how wide you are back here? That's pretty good, actually. Will you let me see your wing? Well, lean up against me like so, and then give me your wing. No? I'll set my camera up differently and then we'll do it. I'll use both hands. How about that, Missy? The hens can hide wing problems more so than the boys do. So you always want to check them, even if they're visually correct looking. So there's her wing, and she's carrying it level with her back, and that's a good thing to see. But I want to check the spread of it. So I'm going to reposition my camera so that we can get a look at that. And then while I've got the camera turned off, I'm going to see if I can get these birds to shut the heck up. Alright, so we're repositioned here where I can keep my other hand on her. When we're checking wings, you want to hold the bird close to you so that that other wing stays in. Get your hand underneath so that you can start teasing it out a little bit. And use your fingers to get the spread. And use your thumb above to help hold it there. So she's almost done with molt. It's coming. Thank you for showing us. One more time. She's trying to squat too. tricky on a big girl like you. While I have her, I'm going to see if I can position her backside up. I know you're not going to like this. So I'm feeling... No, and you pooped. Thank you. We're still going to try it again. Here, put your head under my shoulder. Yep, just like that. So there's her tail spread. And going underneath there, there's her pelvic bones. Pretty much on either side of the vent. My 3 fingers, these 3, fit in between those bones with just a little bit of wiggle room. If it was any skinnier than that, she's not a bird that I would use. The skinnier that spacing is, the more likely it could be that they could have an issue with laying complications or prolapse from straining, because once their eggs come up size, they've got to be able to fit out that backside. And their eggs can get pretty large. With her age, we've pretty well ruled that out as far as a possibility. If it was going to happen, it would have been before she was a year old. That's one of the reasons that you give them time to grow up and to prove themselves before you really hatch a lot from them. But this girl, she's passed my test today. Her condition feels really great. She finished up her molt. Yeah. Her temperament is rock solid. So I'm going to put her back on the pen and keep an eye out for when she might come in active lay again this next spring. And with her just passing that 2-year mark, she's going to make the best baby she's ever made. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've got just the right boy for her with a little correct comb that will hopefully offset her oversized comb. We don't need combs though, but this 7 pounds right here, she's gonna help a daintier boy out to make some more correct birds that still have those table treats. This shape though, it's my favorite shape. You want to see a lot of width. Thank you. That was a good chicken. This is the boy I have in mind for her. He's not my friend. He's not mean, but he's not friendly either. What do you think? You want to jump up there? He's on the smaller side, but he's at a really good laying stock. So I think for the most part we're going to get pretty balanced offspring out of this. They're probably not going to have very full tails, but I'm not worried about that at this point. What do you think of being in here, buddy? He's doing pretty good in here. And these older girls, they didn't pin him in a corner and make him cry. He stood up for himself. He's off to a great start for a young guy. We'll see how he does next year, though. Gotta wait and see what you hatch, buddy.